सम्माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति एवं सभापति राज्यसभा से अनुरोध है कि वे प्रतिष्ठित अतिथिगण को संबोधित करें।
Respected Rashtrapati Ji, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Secretary General Rajya Sabha, Secretary General Lok Sabha, ladies and gentlemen. Rashtrapati Pranab Mukherjee, or Pranab Da, as he is affectionately known, has had a long and distinguished career in public life. For the past 5 years, he adorned the highest office in the land, bringing to it great distinction and dignity. His contributions in enriching our national life, parliamentary institutions, and political discourse are highly regarded, along with his unshakable belief in the idea of India. In his parliamentary avatar, Shri Mukherjee strove to raise the level of debates and discussions in Parliament by erudite articulation on issues of public importance. His parliamentary performance earned him the Outstanding Parliamentarian Award for the year 1997. He once famously remarked, and I quote, "Democracy should comprise of 3 Ds: debate, dissent, and decision, not the 4th D, disruption." End of quote. This assumes much significance in our present troubled times. No tribute to Shri Mukherjee can be complete without a reference to his role in the governance of the country. He held important ministerial charges in government and played a significant role in shaping the policies for progress and inclusive development over the years. In representing India on international fora, he was the consummate diplomat. His expertise in economic and financial matters similarly have been much sought after. He was rated one of the best finance ministers of the world for the year 1984 and was declared Finance Minister of the Year for Asia in 2010. In his long career, he has been an astute administrator and consensus builder in various capacities. In recognition of his valuable services, a grateful nation conferred on him the Padma Vibhushan in the year 2008. Shri Mukherjee combines the qualities of an erudite scholar with those of a seasoned politician. His views and pronouncements on issues of national and international importance have enhanced the stature of the high office held by him. From the highest pedestal, he has, on several occasions, urged citizens to rededicate themselves to the cause of upholding the democratic values. He has spoken with conviction about India's pluralism and diversity being her greatest strength, and the need to constantly nurture and protect them. As he put it, and I quote him, "Our traditions has always celebrated the argumentative Indian, not the intolerant Indian. Multiple views, thoughts, and philosophies have competed with each other peacefully for centuries in our country." End of quote. In a farewell dinner for governors and lieutenant governors last week, President Mukherjee spoke about the constitutional design by which there cannot be 2 functional executive authorities in a state, and the governor's role, therefore, is mainly confined to giving advice to chief ministers. He added that in certain situations, the governor has no discretion but to accept the verdict of the floor test. He advised the governors to implement diligently their constitutional responsibilities in regard to the scheduled tribe areas in the states. Shri Mukherjee's rich political legacy holds valuable lessons for us and will guide a future generation in public life. Today, as we bid farewell to Rashtrapati Ji, I wish him good health and long life. Jai Hind.
माननीय लोकसभा अध्यक्ष से अनुरोध है कि वे संसद सदस्यों की ओर से माननीय राष्ट्रपति को स्मृति चिन्ह भेंट करें। माननीय लोकसभा अध्यक्ष से अनुरोध है कि माननीय राष्ट्रपति को संसद सदस्यों द्वारा हस्ताक्षरित पुस्तिका भेंट करें।
Really, right.
माननीय राष्ट्रपति जी से अनुरोध है कि गणमान्य व्यक्तियों तथा प्रतिष्ठित अतिथिगण को संबोधित करें।
Honorable Vice President, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Prime Minister, distinguished members of the Council of Ministers, leaders of various political parties, I would like to gratefully acknowledge and appreciate for organizing this warm farewell to me. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Thank you, Honorable members of both the houses. Honorable members, if I claim I am the creation of this Parliament, perhaps it will not be treated as immodesty. This Parliament created as an individual, my political outlook and persona, which has been shaped by this temple of democracy. Bear with me if I feel nostalgic and indulge myself by going back to the past. On 26 January 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect. In a remarkable display of idealism and courage, we, the people of India, gave to ourselves a sovereign democratic republic to secure to all its citizens justice, liberty, and equality. We undertook to promote amongst all citizens fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and ensuring the unity of the nation. These ideals became the lodestar of modern Indian state. The Indian Constitution, consisting of 395 articles and 12 schedules, is not merely a legal document for the administration, but the Magna Carta of a socio-economic transformation of a vast multitude of people living in India. It represents the hopes and aspirations of a billion plus people. 68 years ago, after the first general election, the Indian Parliament began its journey representing the sovereign will of its people. Both the houses were constituted. The first President of the Republic was elected, who addressed the first joint session of the Parliament, and the Indian parliamentary system rolled out. Honorable members, when I first entered the portals of this hallowed institution 48 years ago, I was 34 years old. In July 1969, I came to the Parliament as a member of Rajya Sabha, representing one of the 6 seats from the state of West Bengal. My election to Rajya Sabha took place on 4th July, and the first session I attended was 22nd July 1969. Honorable members, since then, for the last 37 years, I served as a member of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Of these, I served 5 terms as member of the Rajya Sabha, 4 times being elected from West Bengal and 1 time from Gujarat. And 2 terms in Lok Sabha. My long career has been instructive and educative. I entered Parliament at a time when the Rajya Sabha was full of experienced parliamentarians, leaders of the freedom movement, many of whom were brilliant speakers. M.C. Chagla, Ajit Prasad Jain, Jairam Das Daulatram, Bhupesh Gupta, Joaquim Alva, Mohavir Tyagi, Rajnaran, Dr. Bhai Mohavir, Loknath Mishra, Chitto Basu, and many others. In fact, Bhupesh Gupta was truly a legend in the Rajya Sabha. From 1952 till his death, 1981, he was the member of Rajya Sabha. Dayabhai Patel and Monibal Patel, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's son and daughter, represented Swatantra Party in the Parliament. My years in Parliament were further enriched by the wisdom of P.V. Narasimha Rao, oration of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, cryptic one-liners of Muthulimai and Dr. Nathpai, wit and humor of Piru Modi, poetic discourses of Professor Hiren Mukherjee, a razor-sharp repartee of Indrajit Gupta, coming presence of Dr. Manmohan Singh, mature advice of L.K. Advani, and passionate support of Sonia Gandhi for social legislations. Fellow members, my career as a parliamentarian was no doubt mentored by Srimati Indira Gandhi. Her steely determination clarity of thought, and decisive actions made her a towering personality. She never hesitated to call a spade a spade. I remember after the defeat of Congress and herself in the post-emergency election, we had gone to London in November 1978. A large number of media persons in a fairly aggressive mood were waiting to ask Srimati Gandhi questions. The first question that was flung at her was, I quote, "What have been your gains from the emergency?" Unquote. Looking at the journalist squarely in the eye, in a level voice, Indira Gandhi replied, "In those 21 months, we comprehensively managed